Hello, my name is Score Chaser, and what you're looking at currently is disappointment and broken promises. This is Ghostbusters for the NES. Ghostbusters, to me, was one of the absolute biggest deals as a kid. Like, absolutely was in love with it. I got this game as a rental when I was 5 years old. Same year I got my NES. It was the week of Christmas, as a matter of fact. I had gotten Ghost and Goblins, Super Mario Brothers with Duck Hunt, and several other games, including Mega Man. And I didn't know about the existence of a Ghostbusters game until we went to our local video store, J&M Video, and we got Ghostbusters. I was excited. It didn't come with the manual, like at all. So I had no idea how to play, like what you just saw me doing right there. I had to go buy my ghostbusting equipment. Yeah, how back-asswards is that? So I had no idea what I was doing. And I wouldn't know until many years after the fact. Oh, I forgot I need to clean out my trap. But yeah, I was just absolutely heartbroken. I remember crying because I didn't know what to do. I was that distraught by it. But as an adult and having gotten a copy of it again just recently, I thought, you know, it would actually be a good time to play and talk about this game and about how much it really had a negative impact on me and just Ghostbusters in general. Ghostbusters and Nintendo are two of my absolute favorite things in the world, and this sought to just destroy them both for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, Super Mario and Mega Man were awesome, but this was my second game with Ghosts that was an utter disappointment. I don't even think I got as far as this screen when I had rented the game. Oh, gotcha. Which sucks. So yeah, being a kid, I had no idea how to play this freaking game. I mean, even if I did have the manual, my reading comprehension skills weren't that great. Switching out for a super trap, this allows me to use the trap an unlimited amount of times without having to go back. The flashing buildings that you're seeing me go to, I'm not really explaining how to play this game. The flashing buildings I'm going to are the buildings that have ghosts in them. Because I bought the PKE meter, but they call it the ghost alarm, I am doing... Oh, and I just lost some money. The PKE meter tells me where the ghosts are with the flashing red buildings. Otherwise, I'd just be running around looking for more of the buildings to flash, because they wouldn't flash unless you were right next to them. And the more you move around on that map screen, the more mileage you have to put in between your destinations. And the ghosts on the screen right here, I actually have to run into them on this screen for them to show up on the driving segment. So I've got one ghost tagged, so it's going to stay still. I got two ghosts tagged. In between that, you'll also see I've got a... Yeah, I missed that gas barrel. Actually, I have to worry about gas in this game, so I can either... Oh, there goes the money. Hey, but I got them back and then some. You have to make it to about 40 meters before you stop at your destination. So hopefully I can get a gas barrel by the time I have to go to my next spot. But yeah, I mean, it's like they could have done a whole number of things to make a playable Ghostbusters game. Like, if they made, like, a Contra-esque type game where you're just shooting ghosts, that would have been amazing. But they didn't do that. And I gotta go to the gas station. I'm gonna be pushed there. Then, I think it was about like a month later in January of 1991, my game store got Ghostbusters 2. And my mom almost didn't want to rent it for me because of what this game was, but we looked at the back of the box and it was different. It was a side scroller where and it looked like it was good. It was not. I mean, it was better, but it was not a good game. It was actually because of those that we didn't want to rent Who Framed Roger Rabbit, because it was a movie game. So Ghostbusters taught me a very important lesson about movie tie-in games and game tie-in movies. Actually didn't. The Super Mario Brothers did that for me. That was the movie that started the Great Curse. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm saving up to get the Hyper Beam, which is a better version of the Proton Pack. It makes my beams longer. In order to suck up the ghosts, you actually need to be in the same lane as them. They can be at any distance from the on the screen, but you have to be in the same lane. I have never beaten Ghostbusters, like ever, because of the stairway. That was a... This is a bust, because they won't come down any further. Gotta chalk it up as a loss. But no, I'm going to try and beat the game. If you've seen anyone review Ghostbusters on NES or talk about it, you probably know about the stairwell, where you have to enter the Zool, which in terms of Ghostbusters isn't accurate because it wasn't the Zool building. It's the building where Gozer was. Gozer. There is no Dana, only Zool. I figured since it was also Halloween that it would be appropriate to play this. I might actually play Ghostbusters 2 as well, just because, for funsies. I'm not promising I'll get anywhere in Ghostbusters 2, because I don't know. It's an early acclaim game, and early acclaim games were absolutely horrible. Like, they did all the Simpsons games, like Bart versus the World, Bart meets Radioactive Man. They're all horrible games. There was always something about them that always felt like they just did the bare minimum to make a game. And they recycled so many assets in all their games. Like you'll even... Oh, you butthole. Ah, and I missed the gas can. Like in a lot of other games, like Home Alone 2, same engine, same assets, pretty much, and it's a horrible game. Like, the graphics look absolutely atrocious, and I'm not one to be like, oh, well, the graphics are bad, so it's a bad game. I am not that guy. But there's a level that you can reach in that where it's just so bad for the time that it's like, well, why did you even bother? Like, when that game was released, Super Mario 3 was already out, and that game was absolutely beautiful. I have to be careful not to cross the streams. Ah, come on. With the money I have now and selling my Proton Pack, I will have enough money to get the Hyper Beam. If I can make it there in one go. Oh, well, I got the gas barrel, so we're good. The Hyper Beam. Okay, so now we basically just have to keep doing what we're doing until we have over $100,000. Because we need the ghost suit, the ghost food, and the sound generator. If at any point in time I fail at the stairwell, it's game over. That's it. You can probably, I don't know if you have noticed, because it makes such a little difference that my beam is longer. Also, if you can get all 4 ghosts at the same time, it's the same scoring as Pac-Man, and I didn't notice that until while I was playing this, just to refamiliarize myself with it. It goes 2, 4, 6, 8, 1600, which is the same as Pac-Man. I don't know if that was done intentionally, or if it was just... I don't know. I don't want to give them any credit for being clever. So I'm going to assume that it was an accident. This game was also on the Sega Master System, and the graphics were a lot better. But I don't know, it's like Ghostbusters to me, it was such a simple concept to make a video game out of. What actually is not fair is that the PAL region got new Ghostbusters 2, which was made by HAL Laboratories, same guys that made Kirby games. And it was a top-down, like Zelda perspective, where you controlled 2 Ghostbusters at the same time. One was a computer and followed you, but you controlled its action with a button prompt. One Ghostbuster used the proton pack, the other flung traps. And you just went from floor to floor catching ghosts. And it was an actual good Ghostbusters game. And it was... I didn't know about it until I was in my mid-20s. But I was like, wow, this is it. This is what we needed. The game was released on Game Boy here, but back then, you were lucky if a store had a game that you wanted, if it wasn't like a Mario or, you know, insert current popular genre here. Don't cross the streams. If I allow the ghosts to go into the center of the building, it actually raises the PK energy. If the PK energy gets to 9,999, the game is also over. And the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man will destroy everything. Ah, oh, jerk. Sega Genesis also had a decent Ghostbusters game, but I was not a Genesis child. I had standards. I had standards for crappy games. I have played Genesis. We would rent a Genesis from time to time, and of course I'd play Sonic the Hedgehog, but I also played games like Comic Zone, NHL 94, the best hockey game ever made. Like, to this day, it's still the best hockey game ever. Something if you don't know about me, I am an avid hockey fan. I follow the Anaheim Ducks and the Phoenix Coyotes. They're my 2 favorite teams. As well as I will also always support New York, the New York Rangers. I will always support them because I am a New Yorker. Come on. But also like some of the Canadian teams as well. I pushed the A button. Chintzy ass ghost. Are you tired of the Ghostbusters theme yet? Oh, no! Oh, it's still counting? I didn't know that could happen. See, now it's saying enter Zool building, but I'm not going to do that because I do not have the resources I need. This is technically just farming the video game. And it's not even a Harvest Moon. You can shoot me if you'd like for making that one. I pushed the A button. I was in its lane. What a butthole. Butthole ghosts. Come on. Oh. I'll have to say, busting is not making me feel good. There was also a Ghostbusters arcade game that was pretty cool. It was one of those arcade games, I believe, that, if I'm remembering correctly, that used a radial dial, which means that you rotated your joystick to have your character rotate around, and you could fire in 360 degrees. I played that once at like a laser tag place in my teens, and it was awesome. Hard as balls, though. Well, it's an arcade game. They're made to suck your quarters, so of course it's hard. And push the car. I've never had to push a car to a gas station. Or walk a gas can to a gas station, for that matter. Been fortunate with my gas mileage. Ghostbusters! If you play this game for any length of time, this song will be burned into your memory until the day you die. It's just like that. Come on. Come to me. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. It's sad to say that the game does get boring fairly quickly. And the thing is that if you fail, you gotta do it all over again just to get one more shot at the staircase. Haha! The sound generator I'm saving up for it just slows the ghosts down. Like, I've seen people beat this game in like 15 seconds. Not 15 seconds, that's 15 or 17 minutes. There we go, got all the ghosts. You having fun? So, anyone got any Halloween stories? I remember 1990 or 1991, that Halloween, I went as Egon Spengler for Halloween. It was from the real Ghostbusters design, so I had this plastic Egon mask that I wore over my paper-thin jumpsuit. I had the toy proton pack at the time. I wish I still had that. Because those are expensive now. But I remember went trick-or-treating in the mall. The mall was doing it that year for children during the day. You can go from store to store and get candy. I also remember going to the arcade, and they gave me 3 tokens, which I used to play Alien versus Predator, and it gave me nightmares. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, no, stop hitting me. I wasn't really huge into trick-or-treating when I was a kid, but I loved Halloween. It's just the atmosphere that Halloween brings. Especially if you're living on the East Coast or anywhere where there's actually an autumn. Where it's just everything's just like brown and orange and red and gold. It's just beautiful. Then you got everyone with their carved pumpkins and sweaters. I've always loved sweater weather. Even though my asthma is not fond of it. Ah, dick. Ghosts kind of even that out. But yeah, for me it's like a tradition that it's not autumn unless I have a plain brown donut and a cup of hot cider. That's always been one of my big fall traditions. Even to this day, it's just gotta do it. Reason being is that around Halloween, my town had a community center, and they would serve that like every year. Like after, like I'd get out of school, you can go there and get hot cider and a brown cake donut. Remember the last time I actually did do something major for Halloween was my senior year of high school. Went all out that year. I actually spent a good deal of money on a costume. Put it together myself, but I have to see if I got any pictures of that laying around. I went as Eric Draven. If you know who Eric Draven is, just by me saying that, you are cool. If not, I'll give you a couple seconds to maybe Google it. Okay, Eric Draven was the main character in the movie The Crow, which was Brandon Lee's last movie. It was an adaptation of a comic where he played a character who he and his fiancée were murdered on the eve of Halloween before they were getting married. And Eric Draven comes back from the dead a year later to extract vengeance on those that killed him and his fiancée. For the longest time, it was one of my favorite movies. It had a black leather trench coat that I got. My mom absolutely hated it. You could get trench coats everywhere in the very early 2000s because of The Matrix. Like, everyone had to have a trench coat because they were just obsessed with The Matrix. So it was just easy to find one. You can go to, like, a Hot Topic and get one. Like, they had a special, like, rack of them just hanging up. Catching the ghosts. And the thing about that Zool building message is that it appears randomly. I have about half the money I need. Ah, dillweed. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You can move up and down before laying the trap. That is interesting. See, you learn something new every day. What sucks is that you can't move on that three-dimensional plane after you lay the trap. I did not know you could do that. Big money, huh? They did it on purpose to just leave the screen. Come on. Anyone getting tired of this yet? So all I'm doing is just back and forth, one area to the next, catching ghosts to get over $120,000. It makes me wonder if it was a corporate decision to make the game like this. Like, don't make it interesting, just make it weird. And another thing, Winston isn't in either the first or second Ghostbusters game, but they put him in the new Ghostbusters, and they made his skin color like a gray-blue. I get that there's limitations in the NES as far as color palette for characters, but they could have done better for him. I've actually always wondered what Ernie Hudson thought of his lack of portrayal in the Ghostbusters games. Because he also wasn't in the Genesis one either. So it's like, I don't know if they were just being overtly racist or what their deal was. He was in the Ghostbusters video game. And when I say that, I'm like the newest iteration. They had just like last year released it on Switch. And that was my first time playing it, and I had an absolute blast. That one had Ernie Hudson in it, and it was very good. I actually should play through that again. I really need to get an Elgato. And a second monitor. I do. Come to me. Boop. Boop. Lower. There we go. The little banana peels. My haunted banana peels. Now watch. I sell everything and get everything I need, and the Zool building message goes away and it never comes back. I've had that happen. Almost there. Come on, lower. See, like, I'm seeing it repeatedly here. But watch, as soon as I get the stuff I need, it will go away. And I won't be able to enter the building. Because you can't enter the Zool unless it says you can. Blah. I'm basically needing to get the sound generator, which supposedly that's the most expensive item. It's the $100,000 item. That makes it so you can. It slows the ghost down, supposedly, according to the manual. But I also need the ghost-proof suit, which will give me like an extra hit or two on the stairs. And ghost food. What do ghosts eat? Ghosts eat tacos, because everything should eat tacos. Come on. Come on, lower, please. For 200. Great. What the heck? It just kicked me out. Ah. Rather be playing Pac-Man. I'm still thinking about Pac-Man. Rather be playing a lot of other things right now. I've been playing Hyrule Warriors. The original, not the original I should say, but the it's the Switch version, the definitive version, in preparation for the Age of Calamity. I'm really excited about that. I've actually really gotten into Hyrule Warriors. Pardon me, I had a little bit of indigestion. Oh, I ran out of gas. It's like, why'd I stop? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, criminy. Awesome. Blam, gotcha. Ah, oh, dick. Okay, I should be good now. Now watch, you see how it's still saying entering Zool? As soon as I get the stuff I need, it's probably going to stop saying enter Zool. Because it is a butthole. Yep. I called it. I called it. And now I can't. See, this is why this game is bullshit. It's just unneeded, time-wasting bullshit. They could have made a decent game, but this is what they decided to do. And now if I sell this stuff, I'll only get half the money back. And I can't just wait around on this screen because the PKE energy will still rise. Like you see that it's jumping wildly. So I just gotta wait until it says go back in. How am I doing on time? God, 37 minutes. I've been wasting 37 minutes of your life. If you've been sitting through this, I salute you. Because this is bullcrap. Let me into the Zool. You know, I'm not even gonna put you through any more of this. This was just something to do for Halloween, nothing more. But I go into the Zool building, I go on the stairwell, and I die. That's how this video would end. But we're gonna see the Stay Puft Man come out. I'm just gonna sit around and wait for that. The ending's crap, by the way. I've seen it on YouTube. Oh, wow, okay. There we go. Okay, we're going to the Zool building. Just gonna speed right over. I am going to die, by the way. I'm just letting you know. But what I might do, as a matter of fact, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use save states. Yeah, that's what. And you know what? I'm using turbo. Because normally you have to click the hell out of the A button to get them to move, but I'm not going to do that. I bought the ghost food. Why isn't it going? Oh, there we go. It's the start button. Why is the ghost food start? That makes no sense. Ah, come on. Yeah, but they come up with you. Because it's stupid. It makes no sense. There are 22 floors! I mean, who could get this far? If you've actually beaten Ghostbusters on NES without using Turbo or a Game Genie, I applaud you. I absolutely applaud you. Because normally I am against the use of Turbo mainly because I didn't use it then. Not saying Turbo's bad, it's just I I like to attempt to do it as pure as possible. This is the farthest I've... Okay, let's, yeah, we're gonna try again. I am gonna beat this game. For the first time in my life, I am going to beat it. I don't care that I used a save state. I'm not going through that again. With as much as I've done this in my childhood, I deserve to see this. And you're gonna see it with me. If I can do this without dying. Oh, come on. Yeah, but look at this. This is tapping the A button. This is turbo. Get away from me. God, 6th floor. Oh! You can open the doors too. Sometimes there's ghosts behind them. And what do the ghosts do? They take a hit from you. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna let them congregate right there. Wait for that other one to get there. Come on. Go get that pie. Go get the pie. Mr. I don't know how much ghost food you... Come on! It does not behoove you to have that lower than you. Because that happens. Jeez. Just go. I don't know how many uses of that I get, but I'm just gonna keep pushing that button until it won't let me anymore. Oh, you get 3. That's it. Come on. Get away from the stairwell, please. Don't go towards the stairwell. And they're just congregating all right there. I left you food like 4 floors down. Go get it. Jeez. Yeah, please. Lower. Go lower. No, don't you go up. Urgh. Let's try again. Be a little more conservative with that that ghost food. Like, use it right there. I'm just gonna wait for them to go. Get the food. Get the food. This video is gonna go on for like an hour. Yeah, you want to move faster when there's no ghost food, but you want to go slow as crap when there's ghost food on the screen. You know I've got proton packs. Not using them. Because that would make sense. No, instead they wanted you to tap the A button to move an inch at a time. Stop coming towards me. I mean, you have no way of defending yourself. And there's 4 of these damn ghosts. Gun it. Ah! Go, 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 go! Unless that's the sound generator. No. Get away from the opening of the staircase, please. Thank you. Go, 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 go! Stop walking toward... No, 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 no. No. This is really nerve-wracking. Oh, God! When does it end? No. God. Oh, I just screwed myself. I think I may have just... there's a glitch. I heard it doesn't always work, but if you've been hit twice, activate a door and get hit by a ghost, you can make it the rest of the way. Get... There it is. I have never seen that staircase in my life. Go, 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 go! Ah! Oh, I'm gonna save right there because you know what? I don't care. I deserve to see this. Oh, hi, Stay Puff. Wow, you know, this is kind of almost, it's almost fun. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, oh no. But no, games like this existed to sell turbo controllers. I'm getting hit a lot. I missed. Ah. Ugh. He's getting up there. Oh, you can actually see him climbing the... Okay, I see. I have no idea how many times you can be hit here. I don't want to even, Ugh, God, there's so much crap on screen. Oh, I'm flashing. That's bad. Oh. Oh, Stay Puff's climbing the... Oh! See, you get all that way, and it takes you all the way back to the beginning. So, we're doing this. Just gotta keep strafing. Health bar would have been nice or something. Yeah. This is difficult. I'm not intentionally doing that. I'm also not someone to normally use save states, but this is just one of those games. I wouldn't do it for Ghosts and Goblins, and I haven't been. You've been seeing that. But this is just one of those, you get one shot. I mean, if you had lives in this game, that'd be a different scenario, but you don't got that. God. That hitbox for Gozer's head is very small. So you gotta be lined up right between the boobs. Right between the boobs! See, that was on the... too far onto the left boob. Come on, hit Gozer! I'm just gonna... Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Look, only one of them has eyes. Where are we at time-wise? 57 minutes. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna get this. I actually might use this for my Revenge on Childhood series. Because Ghostbusters is just one of those things. There's a game from my childhood that just completely ruined me. And the ghosts block between the boobs! Stop blocking between the boobs! Wish you could fire the gatekeeper and the keymaster! No, they're invisible. Invincible. When I was a little kid, I could never tell the difference between those two words. Like, when I'm talking little. Crap! I'm taking too many hits! Right between the boobs! And they keep spawning out of her crotch, you see that? Look at that! Shoot a ghost, it spawns out of her crotch. Look at that! They did that on purpose! Stop spawning out of the crotch between the boobs! Trying to kill a Sumerian god here! Jeez. People got no respect. Yeah, if the ghosts stay away from the crotch, then stop spawning! You're not fish. Ghosts do not spawn. Ghosts do not reproduce. If they could, what would you call a baby ghost? Stop congregating around the crotch, please! Yes! This bitch is toast! Congratulations! You have completed a great game. You have proven the justice of our culture. Now go and rest our heroes. Oh my god! Casts. Oh! Wow. Well, yeah, this game had no character. Oh. Well, thank you for allowing me to waste an hour of your time. Then it starts all over again. Again, my name is Score Chaser. You've been great. Thanks for putting up with my crap. Have an amazing day. I love you guys.